So okay, I'm reading the Old Testament, the Torah here, and Joseph in Egypt as the one that stood out from his brothers, right? And they came to him. They came to him for corn because he had stored up the. They ended up stealing his brothers, his 12 brothers. Ended up stealing and taking a lot more money than he actually gave them. So they returned. He suspects they stole everything, and they emphasize their ignorance of the entire transaction. They assured Joseph that what they found in their sacks was God's gift. And they say in the Talmud there's a pathos to the situation. Joseph just wants to close the interview and retire. And then seeing his own mother's son, he felt unable to restrain tears. So the youngest son of Benjamin, who he's fond of, and so he thinks Benjamin, that this goblet, they put this goblet in Benjamin's sack to kind of divert the attention from them. That look, Benjamin, the one you're fond of, has this silver goblet in his sack. So he's the real culprit, right? So then they say they think they were entitled to buy their purchase. That Joseph wanted them to have all this stuff, all this money. And their conduct was the apparent baseness of their conduct. They actually stole the goblet on top of all the money, and they put it in the younger brother's sack, so they wouldn't be found out. So the Egyptian lord had treated them with much consideration, but they turned their back on him anyway, and they blindsided him. They two-timed him. So Joseph in 9, he says, "With whomever of thy servants it be found, let him die, and with also will be my Lord's bondmen." So he wants them to be servants now. He wants punishment inflicted upon them. And if one was guilty, then all is guilty. With agitated zeal, they wonderfully depict their confident innocence. So then, it says that he searched beginning at the eldest and leaving off at the youngest, and the goblet was found in Benjamin's sack. Then they rent their clothes and laid at every man his ass and returned to the city. And then Judah and his brethren came to Joseph's house, and he was there, and they fell before him on the ground. So here at 16 at the end, it says, and Judah said, what shall we say unto my Lord? What shall we speak, or how shall we clear ourselves? God hath found out the iniquity of thy servants. Behold, we are my Lord's bondmen, both we and he also, in whose hand the cup is found. And he said, far be it from me that I should do so. The man in whose hand the goblet is found, he shall be my bondman. But as for you, get you up in peace unto your father. So it says, prove our innocence. The goblet condemns us. How should we? The exclamation does not imply admission of that particular sin. It is the wrong done to their father, to Joseph, in the olden days, which is behind Judah's confession. The work of the moral regeneration of the brothers is complete. So it says here that the brothers can morally regenerate, but they first have to be bondmen unto the Lord. So that's Genesis here, chapter 9.